What is happening? Hot Tubbers, Ty Tribble is here with you. You can tell that I'm on two screens, so I'm looking here occasionally and looking here. I'll adjust my hat a little bit, but I have officially gone from the summer t-shirts today to the fall flannels. It is cooler in the Pacific Northwest, so we've made that adjustment that is necessary this time of year. But I'm excited for today. I want to run through some stuff with you. Today's topic is really the basics of how to do network marketing. Really, there's two roads. There's the warm market road that has to do with three-way calls and home meetings, and my personal favorite, the spam message every single person on your Facebook uh, friend list until they are scared to respond to anything you send. The messages that start with "Hey girl" or "What's up, dude," and then you go into the sales pitch. It's just not. Here's my feeling: it's not authentic. It's not it's not uh, fun. It's not comfortable. It wasn't comfortable 30 years ago when I was making phone calls in the same way. Here's where they pulled the wool over the eyes of uh, millions and millions and millions of people. They tell you this is the warm market, and in reality, it is a cold market approach because you're approaching people without any understanding of whether or not they have a want, need, or desire for the product or the business that you're approaching them with, which is frankly completely 100% traditional cold market strategy. It's funny, right? I mean, it's like, no, we're gonna utilize the warm market strategy, and they call it warm, but it's anything but warm. And the same people, when they talk about online marketing, they talk about that being cold and not focused on relationship. And it is, to me, the exact opposite, because the people that I deal with, who have come to me, who I've attracted based on the content and the marketing that I've done, are very warm, and we build amazing relationships. And I've been talking to some of them for 20 years or more, amazing friends of mine that came from that kind of approach because we had something very much in common, that I had something that they wanted. Either it was an opportunity to build a business, or it was an opportunity to change their life with a product. So not a huge fan of the warm market. There are people, I have great friends from high school that the running joke is they have no idea what Ty does for a living, which is really kind of funny, right? Um, I even showed both of these guys. It's like an ongoing thing. I even showed them one time what I did for a living back in the day, long time ago. And I still do the same network marketing. It's a different company, and I do it differently, obviously. But so the running joke is, I don't know he seems to do well. He seems to do very well, but I have no idea what he does, which is fun. But here's let's dig into this. Let's talk about the Facebook messaging problem. Like, how many network marketers resort to just the unsolicited Facebook messaging? And does it work? A little bit. It's on occasion, but eventually you run into that warm market wall. No matter what, you're going to run out of people to message, and then you're just randomly messaging people, and that never works out great. But you can do okay with it. But do you feel great about it? Do you feel like I personally feel a little bit gross when I send messages like that. It's just kind of nauseating Facebook spammy messages. And then there's a backlash to that, guys. There's a damage done to personal relationships, and this is kind of a funny topic in and of itself. When you are marketing your business online, you're attracting people that are interested in what you've got to offer. When you are utilizing the 30, 40-year-old strategies of friends and family, the people that are leaders, upline companies sell you on the fact that in a job you're trading hours for dollars. But what they want you to do first thing in a network marketing business is trade something far more valuable than hours for dollars. They want to trade your influence. They want to trade your sphere of influence and your relationships with people. And that can damage personal relationships. There's a backlash to that. And when you're at a party and people see you coming, it is no fun at all. And it's frankly, eventually that warm market wall is a real thing, and it's inefficient and it's unsustainable for the long period of time. Eventually they tell you, get out of the house and go meet people, right? Or, spam Facebook groups and be that guy. And I don't want to be that guy. I don't want you to be that guy or woman. I want you to enjoy the opportunity to build a business in a way that feels comfortable. Particularly I'm talking to those over 40. Yes, if you're 30, this works too, but I have a connection to those people over 40. I'm over 50 now. I'm a grandpa. My little, he'll be 2 tomorrow. Is that right? 2 years old tomorrow, September 1st. And his name is Jesse Boy. And he calls me Bappa. And we are just best buddies. He just makes me laugh, and I think I make him laugh, and we just have a ball. It's so fun. And that's what it's really all about. But when it comes to the marketing side of things and being a grandpa, that means I'm part of the Gen X world. And that world there was no computers in my house when I graduated from high school. And the funniest part about that story is my dad was a vice president level manager in Boeing Computer Services, and we didn't have a computer in our house. Now think about that for a second. If there's anyone who's going to have a computer, it would be like someone who's up to his ears in Boeing Computer Services, but no computer at home. It's funny. This was 1988. And so many of us learn differently in Gen X. And that's a topic for another podcast or video, but it's really interesting. We have to be able to adapt and do some things differently. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's talk about a transition to the world of online marketing and why it's essential to adapt and leverage online platforms. The number one thing I want to hit is I'm not a techie guru person at all. And you don't have to be. There are tools today that make this very, very, very simple. And there will be times when you are overwhelmed. But guess what? You're going to be overwhelmed because you're learning. Overwhelmed because you're learning. And that's a good place to be. It's not a bad place to be. When you're in the learning process, you can be overwhelmed sometimes, but at least you're going to be overwhelmed with real, authentic strategies that make a difference in people's lives and aren't gross to participate in, right? This is not a complex method of building. There's 3 things you need to learn. I'm going to run through all 3 today, and there's some other intricacies. There's a 4th that I call the secret sauce that goes on top these days, the AI. But there's really 3 basic strategies that you've got to get down and perfect. And then it's this consistency factor that kicks in. So number 1 strategy when it comes to marketing your business on time, these are the 3 simple steps to market your business online. Number 1 is publish content. This is what you see me doing today. When I'm publishing content, I'm doing some things. I'm building trust with people. If we're vibing, I hope we're vibing, then we are building a relationship without me really seeing you necessarily. You're seeing me, you're getting to know me. If we vibe, then there's potential to do business in the future. Number 2 is establishing authority. You'll be able to tell after I go through this stuff that you know what, I've been doing this since 2003. Marketing my business online through these exact strategies. I was publishing more content, writing more blog posts on the subject of network marketing than anyone in the world from about 03 to 07, 8, 08, 09, right in that range. For sure, no one wrote more blog posts about network marketing than I did during that time. Thousands and thousands of blog posts across a couple of different platforms. I was a paid blogger at one point. Out of that came a book deal with the world's largest business book publisher, Wiley. And that book is available on Amazon if you want to check it out. Just search Amazon for Ty Treball Network Marketing. You'll find it. And that established credibility, that established authority. And it's not that I'm this great guru, but I just learned things. I early adopted to blogging. Many people call me the founding father of network marketing bloggers, and I'm proud of that I was early on and paved the way and showed people how to develop their own blog. And now today, it would be rare to find a top level network marketer who doesn't have their own blog, which is kind of cool to think about. Last is you're going to drive organic traffic to whatever you want. This is awesome because you could do content on all kinds of different topics. But that content, if done on a regular basis, will drive traffic. So you could do a blog post, you could do a video, you could do a podcast. Those are the 3 that I would recommend. And as a matter of fact, if you break it down, this is what I'm training it. I'm doing a project right now called the Online Downline, and it's a series of 6 weeks of training and a bunch of bonuses and things like that. It's already underway. I'm thinking about reopening it for some people because we're recording the weekly webinars, so they are available, but it's already started. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we get that going again. I'll probably resell it after it's all done or even partially open. So, but number 1 thing in there is publishing content. And well, I mean, there's other parts of that story, but it's regular content that goes out there on a regular basis. So when it comes to the content section, the thing I'm teaching is video. So you can record a 10-minute video. From that video, you can go to, I think it's rev.com and get it transcribed for like $1.50 a minute for a real live person to transcribe it. They do an amazing job. You could post that transcription on a blog. You take the audio from the video that you did and post it on a podcast. And you do these things on a regular basis, and you're going to attract traffic. You're going to attract people, and that establishes the authority, and it builds the trust over time. Consistency is so. If we had the subheading or the heading of published content, number one was why it's important. You build trust, you establish authority, and you drive traffic. Number two is the type of content: blogs, videos, podcasts. You could do infographics and things like that. Tweet it, TikTok it. And see, here's the cool thing. From those videos, if you do a 10, 20-minute video, you can pull out little bites and pieces that are TikTokable, that can go on Instagram, that can go on other places. So you're syndicating a lot of content across multiple platforms. Number three is consistency, the importance of regular content creation. It's content publishing. You want to really make an impact on your business, publish a piece of content every single day. Every single day. Do a 5-minute video. Take that 5-minute video and make it into a blog post. Take that 5-minute video and cut it up into 3 TikToks that you post throughout the day. You're going to attract attention no matter what your topic. Be authentic, be real, be you. We don't need a bunch of goofy experts running around, right? We need more of you. And following someone from not having any idea of what to do to a success utilizing this process, which it is foolproof. This is not just like something network marketers made up. This is done over and over and over, and driving billions and billions and billions of dollars in sales across the internet already, in multiple different niche markets and big markets. So I'm not teaching you something that's not proven. I'm teaching you something that is used throughout the world, but we, for whatever reason, I think I know the reasons, ignore it when it comes to network marketing. Because if the lead gurus and trainers and companies can teach you how to get to your warm market, they will stay afloat, as opposed to them trying to learn new strategies that can be difficult for them. They're no longer the expert. They're the expert on getting someone on the phone and closing them, but they're not the expert on marketing online. They just didn't take the time to learn it. So they nudge you in the direction of the eventual wasteland that is your friends and family, because you're gonna waste it on out, and then it's no fun from there. Another cool thing about publishing content is engagement. You can engage with your audience. You can respond to comments. You can foster that community and build something really cool for the long run. The second piece of the simple steps to market your business online is lead generating funnel. A funnel is basically, let me just outline the components of a funnel. You're talking about a landing page or a lead capture page that gives away something for free. We call it a lead magnet. And then it takes them to a thank you page where there could potentially be an offer. I would recommend that you don't really worry about the offer to start with. Just get your lead magnet, which is a freebie that you're giving away in exchange for that email address. Get that up and running. Because if you get that up and running, then you can begin to email those people. You can begin to build that relationship with those people. And that's where the magic happens. But the process, let's go through the process again really quick. So someone lands on a page. On that page, you say, if you give me your email address, I will give you this free thing. Could be a book, could be anything. could be a PDF file, could be a video, could be a series of videos, whatever it is. Do that. Okay. Give away something for free in exchange for that email address. That email address is your lifeline to long-term business building on the internet. This is list building, right? So here's what you need to do next. You begin to, and this is the third part, but you foster that relationship through email. And there's different tools you can use. We're working on one with a buddy of mine by the name of Jeff Stephen from Victoria, Canada, right now, on a simple method of building with to have the tools basically you need to build your business online. And it's going to be we haven't released any of this information, but this is just amongst us buddies. It's going to be a funnel builder. It's going to be a email marketing autoresponder. It's going to be blog hosting. You're going to get an AI component that will be your marketing buddy. And then lastly is training to teach you how to develop content and publish content and become a content publisher. When you do those things, you will begin to gain traction with your business. So you capture leads, you can automate part of your follow-up via email and segment your audience into, if some of them are buyers, maybe they bought a product that you launch. If you have an opportunity right now, you make that lead capture page congruent with that opportunity. And then you can email those folks to get them interested in what you're doing. And this is why email is so important. You up the conversion rates of your offer. It's personal communication. It is a direct line to potential business partners and customers. And email is not difficult to set up. There's multiple platforms out there, but like I said, with people who are over 40 in particular, and like I said, I'm over 50. When you get to that age, you kind of like to have it all in a little box. So we're working on an internet marketing tool box with everything you need to really bust out and in 1 week have things rolling online. It's what you need to do. If you've been putting it off, I mean, this is not negotiable. You need an offer, an upfront lead capture page to build your list. You need an offer after that. Some kind of an offer. Could be your network marketing business, probably is on the back end of that. You need that email follow-up. You need content publishing. And in order to do quality content publishing today in a simple way, AI. You put all that together with some training and you've got something pretty cool. Emails. Let me talk about emails for just a second. I actually did a couple of trainings recently about email marketing. They're pretty good, and I'm going to probably launch those very soon. But lead with value in a lot of ways, but I always have a call to action. Always a strong call to action. So here's the cool thing about once you move into the online world, not the online world of spamming your Facebook friends, but the online world of true internet marketing. One, you're going to reach a global audience. Two, you're going to have systems in place that are working for you 24/7. So literally, you could be sleeping, you wake up in the morning, you got 3 new leads without you doing anything other than getting the process in order and launching it. No more burning bridges with friends and family. You build a brand, and you're going to be looked upon as a thought leader. Now, here's the thing. Some people say, "Oh, Ty, I could never be a thought leader in any business." And I would say, okay, maybe not right now, but do you know anyone in your upline who has thoughts on products like the company that I have built over the last handful of years, more than a handful of years, just in the last 3 years, I have brought on 5,000 customers, right? In 3 years. And the most interesting part of that is I know about this much about the product versus the vast majority of the people in that company. If you said, Ty, on a scale of 1 to 100, what is your product knowledge? I would probably put my product knowledge at about a 10. And I would put the average distributor in this company at about a 90. And I'm not joking. But yet I brought in 5,000 customers. Why? The answer is I know how to market. They know a ton about the product. But if they just took a little bit of that product knowledge and launched it and started publishing it and did videos on a regular basis, they would blow me out of the water, probably. They would kill me. I would have no chance at getting that number of customers, although it's a big world. I could probably still get 5,000 customers, and they would probably start to get a lot more customers, and that company would grow like crazy. It's funny. It's really, really interesting. They just don't utilize what they have to the extent that they could. I mean, making a 10-minute YouTube video is not the most difficult thing in the world to do. And they have that product knowledge. They just don't do it. They're afraid of, for whatever reason. It's not hard, and it's not and you don't have to be perfect. I certainly am far from it. I mean, I'm wearing a baseball hat and a flannel shirt, probably 2 dead giveaways that I should not be on video today, but who cares, right? Who gives a rip? This is going to be a podcast. This is going to be video. I'm going to post it, probably cut up and make some TikToks out of it, right? And here it is. Here I am in my all my terrible hat and flannel. But it's just doing it. It's just getting in the habit of producing that piece of content every single day. I got a good buddy of mine by the name of Ray Higdon, and his first video that he made for the network marketing space, it was terrible. He's in a suit and tie and all sweaty, and it's just like the worst thing. I mean, if you watch it, it was like one of the worst things you ever seen in your entire life. But you know what? No one has produced more videos over the last 10 years than Ray Higdon. And you know what? He's made millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars because of it. It is that simple. Do you want to make a lot of money in your network marketing business? Produce more content. Get a lead capture page up and running, and with a giveaway that relates to your product, and then learn to email on a regular basis. Probably start with 3 to 4 times a week. Let's start with 3 times a week, and then improve on that and become a daily emailer. Monday through Friday is what I like to do. And you tell stories in your email. You get the book, how to or building a story brand by Donald Miller. You get this book, The Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller, and learn how to tell stories. Learn how to speak to your perfect client and speak their language. When you do that, magic is going to happen. I can't wait to see the results you're going to get. If you'd like to check out some of the other stuff I'm doing, there'll be a link. I think it's like down below, probably something like that. That's my big call to action. Check out the link. Get on a couple of my newest webinars and check out my new content. It's going to be fun stuff. And I look forward to chatting with you again soon. Take care.